I'm Sean McGrath. We ranch southeast of Vermilion, Alberta, just north of the Battle River. We run a mostly cow-calf operation. My great-great-grandfather homesteaded here in 1906. So I'm the 5th generation and the kids are the 6th. County of Vermilion River was the first community in Alberta to implement ALUS, and then we were the first producer in the County of Vermilion River to join. So I guess we were kind of the experiment that's turned out pretty well, actually. I wouldn't categorize the work as being environmental. I categorize it as being accountable or being responsible. It's probably more of a stewardship ethic. There are huge benefits. So what we've seen over the course of lifetimes here is the better job we do at taking care of the environmental side, the better production we get on an economic side. And this year being so dry is a good example of that. So the better we do on the environmental side, the more resilient our operation is. So letting Mother Nature do her thing, recover, do all the good things Mother Nature does in a year when it doesn't rain, you've got that grazing resource that you don't have to sell the farm or lose the farm because you've got all that root mass that can sort of reverse direction and produce forage where, if you don't take care of that stuff, you'll have no forage production, you'll have limited water infiltration. So for us, when we get a ½ inch of rain this year, but I know it's going in the ground to those plants because we've taken care of that environment. What's exciting for us moving forward is that the grazing piece is entering more prominence. So this new Grazing Forward program we're looking at as an opportunity to expand our ALUS acres and look at ecosystem regeneration, carbon sequestration, and really moving that whole ecosystem forward on a broader acre basis. And I think that's going to be kind of exciting going forward. Through the entire summer, we were moving at least one group of cows every day, and sometimes 3 to 4 groups of cows every day, just to try and control not so much the grass they're on, but the grass they're not on, and give all the other 98% of our ranch that extra day to grow. That clean water piece, we don't let cows in water bodies, but it's given us that water source, that clean water source that we can pump out to cows, and that's been one of the real challenges this year. Water is the #1 nutrient a cow needs, so having that clean water source is really, really important, and it's I won't say it saved our bacon, but it saved our bacon, so it's been good. Most of our projects have been involved fencing off riparian areas, trying to get some of these wetlands to recover, removing grazing pressure from them. Where it fits really nice in our operation is that by taking the pressure off those wetlands, it actually improves the water quality and the volume for cattle. So there's that benefit, but then also just the whole thing of regenerating, improving wildlife habitat, that type of stuff. Even if my kids decide they don't want to farm and they're not coming back, I know I'm turning ecologists loose on the world, right? So no matter what field they go in, if it's agriculture related or not, when they're going to carry that message out in whatever they do. So personally, for me, doing the work and having our family and our kids involved, that's a huge reward for me, just to know that I can send that out into the world, and it's, that broad perspective.